Anybody else work for a large company prior to real estate? Okay. So y'all know that you got to get up at 6 o'clock and get your rear end to the office at 8. Guess what? Real estate's no different. Because that's the only way you're going to make that same 40, 50, 60, 100, 500,000 a year. There's no difference. Real estate, if you're doing it as a part-time thing, fabulous. But you have to treat it as a business. And the first thing that you need to do is to realize that it is a business and that you've got to hold yourself accountable. And the way you hold yourself accountable is every Friday you need to look at what your activities were done or accomplished and figure out if you should be fired or you're going to be rehired. Blocked off, some people come into the business and say, okay, I've got $50,000, what do I do now? You can do it that way. Or you've got $50 in your pocket, what do I do now? I can tell you, you can be a $20 million producer with the 50 or the 50,000. Either way, it's possible. I've done it. Make sure you figure out what is good for you. What do you like doing? Do you like talking to people on the phone and getting rejected? That's okay. I'm not saying that as a negative, but if you're okay with that, you need to do expires. You need to do just listeds, just solds, that sort of thing. Okay? Do you like to exercise? Do you like to be outdoors? Geographical farming is for you. Okay? Do you have a huge sphere of influence because your husband has been doing X, Y, and Z, or your wife's been doing X, Y, and Z, and there's no need for you to even hit the pavement? Okay? Really evaluate where it is that you are today in your life, and then reduce it from there to your farm. But you do need to put together some kind of farm. And everybody needs to put together a sphere of influence. That's the beginning of your... Take that schedule, print out that month, and I want to see what's on your schedule right now. I'd like to sit down with each one of you at some point and kind of go over that with you and bring it to the class on Thursday so that we can go over it. And you can show other people, not because I'm trying to embarrass you at all. What I'm trying to do is those who don't feel comfortable asking that question, or you've got something on your schedule that somebody else doesn't, they'll understand whether it should be there or not. But when I look at your schedule, and then when I find out next week that you haven't done anything, I'm going to suggest that you fire yourself. And what that means, doesn't mean you need to walk out the door. What that means is you need to go back to your business plan. Your business plan has got to be in order and working. Your budget's got to be worked out. Your money's got to be saved, the whole 9 yards, by September 30th. And the reason is because the last quarter of every year is your money for the first quarter of the following. This is a very quick way to go about this. I'm going to go over this in greater detail on Thursday. I don't want to inundate you with too much, but this is, I don't want to call it homework, but this is how you're going to do your business plan. I'm going to try to get you past this part as fast as possible so that we can get you into making money as fast as possible. If you see me and what I'm doing and watch me, you can come into my office at any time I'm there. You can go through my desk. You can go through my car. I don't care. Everything. What I have is yours. Okay? Because the way you do business is going to be completely different than the way I do business, and the people I attract are going to be totally the opposite of the people you attract. It's just the way it is. So, I have a quote that I want to share with you real quick, and think about it really, really, really hard. It's a long one. Attempt to outdo one another in showing honor may be a healthier competition than trying to outdo one another in pride, ego, and righteousness. Give this paradigm shift a try and see how the people around you will respond to being honored instead of defeated. Honor each person in your office. Honor each person in your transaction. Because you know what? You never know when you're going to see those folks again. You're walking up this ladder right now, and you don't want to burn any bridges. If I burnt a bridge, I would not be standing here today. And I kid you not. You want to be the He-Man, okay? Be the He-Man, but make everybody win. If there's anything that you want to put on your computer, right on there, is everyone in this transaction winning? And if you can't listen to your client and learn and hear what they really want, you are not going to succeed. You won't. I promise you that.